There is a lot of concern over growing state surveillance, especially with the recent example of Pegasus. What do you feel can be done to safeguard the rights of citizens?
See, surveillance is always part of the ruling strategy, and the government had different kind of surveillance agencies at different points of time. As the technology advances, they also invent new technologies to spy on people. In fact, the police standing orders has many provisions to make somebody as a known dacoit, KD, a history sheeter, and surveillance. Everything is now available. Now the question is there is increasing surveillance on the people on different ways. Pegasus is the real indicator that how far a state can go to outsource the surveillance. But the courts attempt to stop this has always been rather what is called as you powder the cancer and not go for a surgery. What is required is a surgery. You cannot powder a cancer which is very advanced stage, and you are only doing some showcasing your existence. Now, in 1997, when PUCL filed a case against telephone tapping in Karnataka, the court gave a series of guidelines. Now, how many governments have followed? After this judgment, you brought amendments to TADA Act, then you brought PODA Act. After repeal of PODA Act, you amended UAPA, UPA Act, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. These amendments clearly contains an authorized surveillance on the alleged terrorists or unalleged culprit, and courts have upheld this. Therefore, I do not feel that the judiciary is capable of stopping a surveillance. Surveillance can be stopped only people continuously resist it. Now you give power to a highest officer like telephone tapping, or you give power to a superintendent of police to record a telephone tapping, or a review committee headed by a retired judge. Are not they are safeguards? In fact, Justice Ramasamy in the Tara challenge case held that a district police officer is tend to control crimes within his district, and therefore he will use this method easily. So the safeguard given to little higher officer is no safeguard at all. Therefore, Pegasus is only an indicator that as the technology advances, that the government can stoop to any level to spy on their. If you see the contrast in America, when Nixon wanted to spy on his opposite candidate, send somebody to spy, they break open the psychiatrist's office where the opposite candidate was a patient. So when Watergate became known, it became a Watergate scandal. And then when Nixon tried to hide these documents, the judges appointed by Nixon, who could have turned the majority into a minority, voted with the majority, and all the records were brought open. Watergate became a landmark of a political debauchery, political corruption, political Machiavellism shown in a very bad sense of action. So, if this could happen in a very country like America, we are still fighting whether it should be inquired by a high court judge or by a judicial committee. What is the term of reference? Now finally we ended up with a retired judge. What are his power? Can the Supreme Court give power to him? Will he act like a commissioner of the Supreme Court? Then what are his power? Can he summon somebody? When the existing Supreme Court, which is the biggest court in this country, the government doesn't want to show any details, how will they show to a retired judge all these details? Therefore, I think we are trying to cheat the people all the time, which is not very, very unfair. We will have to accept this is not a democracy governed by rule of law. This is where it occurs, or it suits a government in power. They will stoop to any length, even to spy on others, even to go for outsourced spying mechanism. And now how will they do? People, they may say you want to vote them out. That is not the answer. You want to make democracy more meaningful. I think that any form of spying should be stopped. I do not think a retired judge of the Supreme Court will do justice in this case, in a sense that without any power being specified, whatever report that he gives, whether it will be made available or not, even if it is made available, what action could be taken on the report, And ultimately, our experience shows there has been a continuous trampling down of democratic protection or right of privacy by the successive governments to continue in power by any means. And unless that is stopped, I don't think this exercise is going to give us any relief.